Good morning. Welcome to Easy Crypto. My name's Andrew, and as we are recording, we can see Bitcoin is now at 109,000, approaching new all-time highs. Very, very exciting. Could be a major breakout. We'll see what happens at this level today, but it's just so exciting time to be into crypto. As you see, we're sliding on up, just as this channel has been talking about. So as that's happening, there's some things I wanted to share today. I got into crypto in 2017, not knowing about the Bitcoin cycles, the 4-year cycles. And I got into, my first coin was Chainlink at 17 cents. And I watched it go in 2018 all the way to $50 and was just so thrilled. But the problem was I didn't know why I was investing or what I was investing in. And I watched that $50 go all the way back down to $2. Okay. And I vowed not to let that happen again. So over the last 4 years, watching the cycles and doing my own research and weeding out all the junk videos and finding out who to follow and who's telling the truth. I have a few videos that I watch, but basically started doing my own research. And in this cycle, I was able to retire from my job after 23 years with my investments in XRP. And, you know, I'm not professional. I'm not going to have any big fancy things going on here, but I do have some good information. I hope you'll watch the whole videos going forward. So as we're going to watch Bitcoin possibly hit an all-time high during this video, I wanted to share the whys and the whats. You know, what is crypto? You know, why is it such a big deal? Well, it all starts with Swift. So Swift is the global standard for financial information. So all the money in the world, cross-border payments you'll hear about, and why that's a big deal. Basically, all the money in the world is transferred through this old messaging system called Swift. And Swift is changing. And something you need to research is ISO 20022, which is going to be the new global standard for financial information. Every kind of financial business transaction as of July of this year will have to switch to this new messaging standard. Payments, securities, interoperability, that's what it's going to do. So get to know who Swift is, because that's running all the money in the world. And there's talks that XRP and Ripple Labs and the XRP ledger is going to be the new messaging system that's going to either work with Swift or replace Swift for all the financial transactions globally, country to country. And that is huge for XRP. Another thing you need to get to know is on Ripple's own website, modernizing the financial infrastructure with Ripple. And some of the things they're doing, just get to know. Tokenization, store of value. The stablecoin project, they do have a new stablecoin, RLUSD, Ripple payments. So this Ripple and XRP are going to be the new financial standard globally, between countries, between people. You can look at all their partnerships, just huge names. So get to know why. Banks, fintech, learn what fintech means. Tokenization, just absolutely must read information about Ripple and Swift. And then big players in the game. BlackRock, you must know BlackRock and what they're saying. BlackRock, January of 2024, launched the biggest Bitcoin ETF with the fastest growth in history of any ETF ever launched, buying up all your Bitcoin. So while you are FOMOing in and buying at the top and selling low, they're playing you. Excuse me. And they're buying it all up. So that's why you need to be educated on when's a good time to buy, when's a good time to sell.